Welcome back to Dragonbane, episode 11. Alright, in the last episode, we didn't really get that far. We just found this strange abandoned outpost of some kind. And as they went through a couple rooms, they found some skeletons and stuff like that. And then they were attacked by a giant spider, which I really love. And they just managed to get out of there. Wolf Shadow had a fierce attack, which nearly killed it in one hit. Essentially, it just barely survived, and I rolled on there, and it decided to get the heck out of there, and it was bleeding all over. And while it was bleeding, and these guys were in a bit of bad shape, they just decided to run out of there and try to get to the next area. So, that's where we leave off. And before we do anything, in the last episode, I did not upgrade the timer, but that definitely took some time, and definitely going to have that threat come out a little bit sooner than maybe expected. So let's get this ready. Get this out of here. All right, we do know we're on the fourth area in this little quest in the supplement, and it is an unknown area. So we're gonna roll, which is fun. So let's see what we have cooking up for us here. There we go. All right, location, no, area 2, an ancient tomb. Okay, so they got out of that outpost. Now they're into some kind of tomb. All right, that's something there. Some kind of contents and a danger. Some kind of contents specifically to key off of. What do we got? We got a 3, a breached doorway. I got ideas already. And a danger. 16, ominous war drums. Oh, that's cool. So now we got to figure out what to do with that. And I already have some idea. So they come into this next area within the breach. All right, so as they come out of this outpost, they trek through the caverns more deeply, and they find some sanctuary. They're trying, I think after that last encounter, they need to try to rest and recuperate a little bit. So I think they're able to, or are they? No, we're gonna close that up. This doorway here. So let's see. Let's roll some ideas. Let's see, is it open? Is this thing, I think they're like, they see, some, maybe it's like a church or some kind inside. Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Maybe. Yeah, for some reason that makes some interest to me. That's like the pulpit or whatever. They don't know that yet. I think they're gonna try. Like, we must rest. So tired, we must rest for a moment. This ancient church could be a slow refuge for us while we are in these depths. Yes, I am quite injured. I only have 2 health points left out of 8 because I'm old. But I am 6 of my 12. Yes, well, we must get in here. Let us see if we can force this door open. Is it open? Whoa, I keep... in. 4. Yes, it's open. They're like, they're able to get in here. Oh, look, it's like some old church of some kind. See? Oh, wait, we should... close this door. Okay, so they're kind of lighting up around here. They're gonna see, just kind of look around. Is there anything in here? See if they're gonna scavenge. If there's anything useful in here. E10 on the scavenging table. Page 9 here. 6. Interesting item. Oh yeah, I like interesting items. I entertain myself. 2, nothing of note. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. Sorry, that's if you roll a 2 on the D10. Interesting item 2, a map. Oh, we found a map. To write that in the equipment. That's a tiny item. Oh, that could be for a further quest. A map to some what? What? Why would a map be in this kind of abandoned church, which for some reason is abandoned in a deep cave? That doesn't sound ominous at all. Okay, sorry. I found this map. I found nothing over here, but it appears to be safe in here. I think so. Maybe. Because I have another idea that I'm going to be mean. I'm going to say it's probably safe in here. 3 and 1. It's not safe in here. Sorry. Okay. So what could be in here? Some kind of creature. Okay, it's a creature. There's only 2 types of creatures that could be in here. A skeleton or a zombified dude. So 1, 2, 3, skeleton, 4, 5, 6, zombified creature. 5. How did I know that was going to happen? Sometimes I know what the dice are telling me. I knew that was going to happen. There's a zombified creature in here. Oh, I know what it is. They found, as he grabs the map, suddenly this zomboid creature, perhaps the priest, the zombified priest comes and attacks him. Get away! So I think it's going to get a first attack on him. There's no zombie in the core book. And I do have the bestiary, but I'm kind of playing this as if you just have the core set. So I'm just going to kind of make up my own stat. So I'm just going to give him... He's a humanoid, so they attack. They don't use the monster matrix anyway. So zombie priest is basically like... he's basically a villager. So he's just got HP of 8, according to typical NPCs. And he's got a brawling of 8 skill. So he is going to... get a free attack chance on Wolf Shadow. That makes sense to me. Does he attack him? 1! Oh, shit! Yeah, he bites Wolf Shadow. Oh, how much damage does he do? Uh-oh, sorry, dude. It should be weak. I don't think it does a lot of damage, but it does poison. So it does... Oh, wait, crits, right? So, crit, he's gonna take 2 D6s. So he gets to roll 2. His armor's 6. His helm's not going to help him because it bites his arm, I assume. So if it gets through his armor, then he might have to take poison damage. Roll against poison. 4, and 1 jumped out. 6. Oh, I should have kept the one that was just a 1. Oh well. 10 damage. So minus 6 is taking 4 damage. So immediately he takes 4 damage. Uh-oh. Wolf Shadow. No, I think that's the biggest damage he's ever taken by this crappy little zombie here. That just rips at his flesh. I won't roll for poison yet. Actually, let us roll the poison right now. That makes more sense. Refresh my memory on how poison works. So poison has a 9, 12, or 15. I'm going to just say it's a moderate poison, so it's 12. So we have to make a con roll. So the poison, 12, versus Wolfbane's con, which is at 18. Okay, so it has to succeed. So I think it should work. So Wolfbane, he's got to roll low but high. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, poison's 12. So we'll do the poison roll first. It has to succeed by rolling under the 12. 19. Well, it failed. Okay, Wolf Shadow, his con, and he succeeded. So never mind. It was going to get more complicated than that, but it failed immediately. So it just wasn't, maybe it bit him, but it didn't. I don't know. He's a wolf, so human zombies don't affect Wolfkin, I guess, in the world. Maybe that's how it works. Sure. So he just gets the damage. So he got 4 damage. Now it's their turn. These guys, they're not going to be able to go this turn. So let's just do Wolf Shadow 7. Does the zombie get to go again? It does get to go again. The zombie's got his arm. It's going to try to munch down on him again. 10. And its skill is 8, so it cannot. So it misses, or maybe it bites. The first bite was like into a soft part of the armor, maybe, and it tore that up and kind of scratched him, but not deep enough. And this one, it bit down, and it just broke its teeth on his bracer or something like that. Okay, so it's done. Wolfbane is like, get away from me, you zombie priest. And 14, and with his Warhammer, he totally nails it because it's 14, so he ties. And then he just takes his Warhammer and he's pissed off because it hurt him pretty bad, actually. It's the first time I think he's really gotten hit that high. So he gets 2d8 plus his d4. 1, 1, and 4. Man, that was terrible. I think he just like hits it, and he does strike it with unbelievable force and like smashes maybe its shoulder and arm just to pieces, and now it's just a bloody pulp. But because it's a zombie, it doesn't feel anything and it doesn't matter. So its body is still kind of moving around. Ah! So now he's screaming. These guys now notice what's going on. They're going to come running down here. So Wolf Shadow gets a 6. Gorham gets a 4. Dwarf gets a 9. And the zombie gets a 5. Okay. So Gorham runs down here. Like, Carl! That's Wolf Shadow's other name. Carl! And Gorham comes down here and takes out his blade. It's like, I help you, my friend. 2. Oh, he hits it. And Gorham gets 2d6 with his scimitar. Scimitar, I don't know what it is. 10. Flack, it just, whoom. and he fells the creature. Now they don't know what this creature can do. So does he cut off its head? We'll just roll, straight roll. 4. 4 is a yes. So when he cuts, he probably just sliced its head right clean too. So because of that, it's not gonna rise back up, and it is gone. It's out of there. What was that? Some kind of undead creature of sorts. Thank you, Gorum. You have saved me. What is that blood on your bracer there? Oh, it's nothing. 'Tis but a scratch. Well, you better look carefully around here if there are any other creatures of sorts in here. I want to say they look, and I don't think they find anything else. It was just this lone priest that was dead here. Maybe it had the map for some reason. We'll get into the map later when they have a spare time to think. So, what should the boys do? I think they're gonna rest a little bit in here. That makes some sense. Maybe build a little fire if they can. Yeah, I think they should take a stretch rest. They've been hurt pretty bad. They could all use a rest. Wolf Shadow's at 18. He doesn't need a stretch rest right now, but these two need some help. So Gorum is at half, and the dwarf is at 1/4 of his health. So I think Gorum is just gonna roll a d6 and just take that straight. 4, not bad. So he's 10 out of 12 now. The dwarf, he's a bit more beat up, so Wolf Shadow is gonna try to help him out by rolling his healing and see if he can help. His healing 6, so probably not. Oh, and he's angry still, so his intelligence is at a bane. So that doesn't make sense then. So he's not good. I think he's like maybe just looking over him. He's like, maybe he's frustrated. He doesn't know what to do. So he's not able to help. And the dwarf is just like, no, I'm fine. I'll just rest here and I'll be fine. Wolf Shadow, you can just stay over there. 1, oh shit. That's the worst, isn't it? Okay, so he's 3 out of 8. That's the worst when that crap happens. Oh, this is a 3. I should get a different color die for that so I don't use Dragonbane dice and mix them up. So they're resting. And we had rolled that ominous drumming. Instead of that, it'll change a little bit. And I think as they're kind of resting and trying to recuperate in here, they hear this on the side of the door here. No, can the door... They didn't reinforce it. They have no spikes or anything, so they just kind of closed it, and they weren't thinking yet. They weren't gonna stay overnight or anything. I had thought of that, but let's see. Can the door hold? They just shut it. No, the door it breaks open, and for some reason the minis didn't come with a whole bunch, but it's another zombie. Like they're just coming. How many? How many zombies? How many zombies? Scale. Oh, number. We'll do number. 1. Okay. None or 1. Okay. It's just 1. So maybe just another lone zombie kicks in the door. Somehow it smells them or something. So this zombie pushes through. I'm gonna say the dwarf is resting or something. Gorum was also resting, and as it breaks open again, Wolf Shadow was the only one not doing anything, resting or anything. So he sees this creature. I think they both he's resting over here, so there might be a chance that it stumbles by and might try to get the dwarf. Oh no, goodbye, dwarf. All right, Wolf Shadow. Ooh, nice. 4. And zombie. 8. Okay, there's a chance. He can at least get in front. Get back, get down. Kicks him, runs over there. He's got a chance to hit the zombie creature. 10, he does. He gets 2d8 plus 4. Well, yeah, 14, 15, 16 damage. So he kills the thing, or at least he thinks he does. Let's see, does he? 2. No, he stabs it. It falls down for a moment. Wolf Shadow goes back. He thinks he killed it, and goes back. Oh, we have to get out of here. There could be many more walking dead creatures. Yes, sir. I'll gather my things and let's get out of here post haste. And then Gorm's oh yes, let's go. The dwarf's up front, and as he kind of passes, I think the zombie comes back up. It's oh, he falls down. Oh, I'm falling and I can't get up. So I think the zombie's gonna get a free attack on the dwarf. Cause I'm the meanie. I'm mean. All right. See. So sorry, dwarf, you get a free attack against you. 5. Oh, he hits, and he's gonna chomp on him. Ow! Oh no, dwarf is gonna die. So, oh, it wasn't a crit, so D6. If it's just under a 4, then he's good. Well, it's not really attacking his head. I think I'm just gonna try to chomp on his foot. So probably it just 2. It doesn't make sense that the helm would even help him in this. 2. Okay, well, it bites and it like crunches down, like it's kind of there, and it crunches down on his boot there. But his boot, his armor there, or whatever, his greaves protect him from that. And then I think he just takes his pickaxe. Like, I'm not even gonna make him roll. I think it just makes sense, and he just, as it's kind of prone essentially, biting at him, he just takes his pickaxe and fuck. And now it's dead because I think he just right in its head, so it's dead. You fucking walking dead creature. And he walks out of here. Oh, that was meaningless. Well, we rested a little bit. I only got 1 back. Very tough. And I'm just gonna go, all right. They're gonna kind of go away. And scene. Okay, next up. First up, that's going to a 4 because they did search. They also went into some combat and they took some time. So that's going up to a 4. And now they're gonna come across some other thing. And as they continue on, Gorham fell. There he is. All right, so they come down some passageways. They're looking around. They're doing stuff. And they come across like a little river path, like going through here. And they follow the river because they know that's where stuff's at. And this river must be leading them to that tree. And they remember their original mission is to get to the soul tree and collect that sap. And without them noticing, I think the passageway just starts changing, and they don't really notice. There, it's a labyrinthine maze now. So they're following the river, and it kind of cuts through here, and they start wandering. And as they wander through, they don't notice, but they've wandered into what appears to be some kind of maze. Unfortunately, the water also kind of starts cutting and dividing through here. So that's why all these paths are made, different paths of the water. So they can't even just track the water and see where that goes because it starts branching off. So I think Wolf Shadow, he's up front. He's our hunter tracker kind of guy. So he's going to come up front and he is going to try bushcrafting. Oh, oops. But he's angry, so he's going to roll with the Bane because I was not able to get rid of that condition. Maybe I should have and rested. Oh well. So Wolf Shadow's like, oh, what's going on? I'm tired of this place. He's getting fussy. It's a fussy mister. All right. Boom. 11-5. Oh, even with that. Oh no. His bushcraft is 13. Sorry. 5 and 11. So that passes. Okay, so they managed to get a little bit further in here. So they're further along past that path into another path. And now areas like start branching off. They don't know where they're going. So that's 1 trial. I like to normally do these in 3s. So he's totally gonna fail one of these. No, 6 and 3. Okay, they got through 2 areas. Okay, so now they found the last little area here, which is really tight. All right, 1 more chance. Come on, Wolf Shadow. Nope, fine, last one. So just as they're coming through here, I think each of these areas, I think a little skeleton like comes up through there, wandering, perhaps lost souls, damned to wander these mazes for eternity. And Wolf Shadow gets back like, look out. And these skeletons kind of come after them. The way out. You're looking the wrong way. The way out. And you too. The way out. Like, oh, we must get out of here. We have to back away. Get back. And they're gonna like go back because it's tight in here. They're gonna try to like get over here to a little bigger area so they can fight these creatures. And I think maybe 2 of these get away, and then Wolf Shadow kind of gets back as these creatures start following them. They're like, we have to get back. There's no room for fighting here. These skeletons just start following them. Do you know the way out? The way out. All right, now we can combat. And now they've kind of stepped back a little bit past this passage into a wider room, and they're going to attack these skeletons. All right, put that over there. All right, So Wolf Shadow, Gorham, Dwarf, and Skeletons. 9. Oh, okay. Get out of the way. 9. Okay. So Wolf Shadow is going to take one of the skeletons here. And he is going to attack. 3. He totally smashes it. And he take it out in one hit. 6, 7. I forgot how to do math. 8, 9, 10, 11. That is not enough to destroy it. But it like a lot of it's damaged. It probably has armor. Does it have armor? I'm gonna say it like takes 2. It at least has like some leather or something. So some scuffed up leather. But it has 3 left. And Gorham and the dwarf. Let's put him over here because he's got a bow. So one of them gets hit. So that is Wolf Shadow. Gorham gets a 4. He's gonna attack this one. So Wolf Shadow hits that one. Gorham's gonna hit this one. Come on, Gorham. 18. No, he misses the skeleton somehow. Gorham, you suck. All right. Still the dwarf's turn. So the dwarf, he's gonna, I think, over here. He's closest to Wolf Shadow. So he's gonna try to hit this skeleton. 17. God, you guys are getting sucky dice rolls again. What's going on? You're not team players. You're not team players. All right. So now the skeletons get to go. So Gorham's gonna, sure, I'll go that way. So this one's gonna attack Gorham. 16, it misses. So that's lucky. This one is going to attack, I guess, Wolf Shadow. 3 hits. And it just has a poopy sword. But poopy swords in this game are 2d6. 5. Blam! No. He deflects it off his plate. But this skeleton has his crossbow. And I think he's gonna fire at somebody. Who's he gonna fire at? I gotta roll that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's gonna hit the dwarf. No, hit score. Usually that happens. All right, 17. Oh, no. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Thunk. Just walks right into his shield. Nothing happens. All right. Initiative. New initiative. New initiative. All right. Wolf Shadow. Oh, nice. 1. Then Gorham. Then Dwarf. Then Skillybobs. Oh, lucky. All right. Wolf Shadow is going to take this one out, I think. 7. Bam. I'm pretty sure he will easily take this out. It only has 3. So unless he rolls really poop. Oh, bam, that's 10. So he takes out one Skellybob. Dead. All right, one's dead. We shall maybe move up a little bit. Kind of put some distance, some pressure on this skeleton. And the dwarf kind of runs after him. Maybe teams up. Yeah, teams up with Gorham. All right, Gorham, come on, be a team player. 4, yes, thank you. Good boy, good job. 2d6 because Scimitar. 5. Not bad. So only 3 out of the 12. So it's got 9 left. Then we have the dwarf. Come on, dwarf. Dwarf. It's 16. You miss again. You are not a team player, my friend. Okay. So they all went. Skeletons go. So this skeleton here, because he's in melee, he is going to try to attack. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Gorham. 4, 5, 6. Dwarf. I thought so. Dwarf. All right. He's going to attack the dwarf. 16, no, he misses. They suck too. Good. Then the crossbow. I don't think, there's no way he can load another bolt in there before Wolf Shadow. I don't know. Let's just roll die. Kenny, yes, no. Yes. He's able to roll another, and as Wolf Shadow's coming after him, he moves back. So he can try to get one off on Wolf Shadow. No, 19, that will not do anything. Ping. It just uses his Morning Star. I keep thinking Warhammer because it's Warhammer in the weapon skill. But it's a Morning Star, bing! He like knocks it away. Probably has a whole bunch of awesome spikes on it. Or it's just like a bat with nails in it. All right, so that is that. Nothing happens. Nothing happens at round. Okay, Wolf Shadow. 7. Oh, that stinks. 10. Oh, that really stinks. Okay, Dwarf gets to go. All right, Dwarf gets to go. So let's go. Come on, Dwarf. 7, finally, team player. All right. And he gets, oh, I was rolling wrong. Gorham has the D10. I should draw a line here. I just have them, their character sheets are just on this little note. So it got moved. Okay. Gorham has a D10 for the scimitar, and the pickaxe is a 2d6. That one, that's fine. Doesn't matter. So he hit. He gets 2d6. Oh, nice. 6. Minus 2 is 4, and it's got 9, so it has 5 health left. Takes his pick, blam, smashes into the skeleton, ripping some of its rib cage apart. Okay, now the skeletons get to go, so let's have him resolve. I think now that Wolf Shadow is right here, basically in melee. I think it's going to be hard to say that he can knock another arrow on his crossbow. So we'll do double d6 to see whether or not. So a no and a yes. Well, that doesn't happen. So maybe. So with that, a maybe essentially. So I'll say he can barely get it in, but he's going to fire with a Bane. So 2d20s. He gets a dragon and a 4. So a dragon doesn't count, lucky for me. So he just gets the 4. But he does hit. Oh, wait a minute. You moron, you got a bow and arrow. I forgot. I should maybe make cleaner sheets for them so I can see the weapons more clearly. I just kind of did it after the fact. So light crossbow is 2d6. So 6, 7, 8. The fires. 8 is exactly the plate and great helm. So nothing. Bang! Wolfshadow just, again, he's just slowly plodding towards this guy with his morning star, just knocking these arrows out of the way. All right, the other skeleton, I would assume he's going after the dwarf because the dwarf has hit him twice now, I believe. Okay, so was he hit? 2, he does hit the dwarf. Oh no! So he also gets 2d6. Uh-oh, I think dwarf might die. No, 5 minus his armor of 4, so he only takes 1 hit, so he's down again. After his healing of 1, he's back down to 2 again. It's funny how that works out. Now the skeletons are done, so now it is Wolfbane's turn. He's going to go after the archer, and that just jumped out. 17. Oh, no. I should have kept the 14, but that would be cheating, because I have assigned this. That's how you don't cheat in solo, is you assign rules, and you cannot break the sacred dice rules once they've been decided. You can do all kinds of story flim-flammery as whatever kind of makes sense or seems fun to you, but when it comes to rolling dice, you cannot cheat the dice. That's a lesson for all of you. You just go with it. Okay, so he misses. Oh well, big deal. Now, Gorham, come on. 11, team player. Okay, so he's got the D10 for the scimitar, not the 2d6, which actually kind of stinks. But he rolls a 1. Awesome, Gorham. Awesome sauce. That totally sucked because he's got armor. Didn't even do the 1. Ping! And just knocks off this dude's studded leather or something like that. Whatever piece of armor is still kind of barely hanging on. So he's not able to do anything. So that is the end of that very pathetic, sad round, you guys. That was very pathetic. All right. Wolf Shadow. Oh, 1, 8, 9, terrible, 5. Okay, Wolf Shadow is just plodding towards this guy. Maybe it stepped back just a little bit. He's gonna, come on, Wolf Shadow. 2, yes. Okay, 2 of these. Ah, that one flew out. 1, 2, 3, 6. And how much is that? Is 5. Oh, no. No, he hadn't hit anything. That's the wrong skilly bot. So 6 minus 2, so 4. So it's at 8. For those of you keeping track, and he's just kind of going towards the tunnels. Oh, no, he's getting farther away from his buddies there. Could be dangerous. So now the skeletons go first. We'll resolve this one. Let's see. Can he disengage enough to kind of get in a crossbow bolt? No. So maybe it just takes the butt of his crossbow and he's just going to smash into Wolf Shadow's nose or something like that. 9. He hits. And I'll just say a D6. The D6 isn't going to do anything because it's bludgeoning. Nothing. He couldn't do anything anyway. So now the other skeleton, he's going to go after Gorham because Gorham attacked him last. It's a 13, which is not enough. He misses. Now it's their turn. So Gorham, after this skeleton, he's going to attack it. And he hits. And he's going to do a D10. And he's going to do some damage this time. Kind of. 5. Minus the 2 armor, so 3. This skeleton is a stubborn bastard. Okay. All right, he's still up. Dwarf is going to do his best. Come on, you can do it. 8. He does hit. He's got 2d6. Come on. Yes, 5, 6, 7. Minus the 2 is 5. He's got 2 left. He's dead. Dead. Finally. All right, that's the it. Last initiative, I do believe. Wolf Shadow. 7. Gorham. Dwarf. Skeleton. I think Gorham is just going to run at this dude. I guess jump and stab at him. Okay, Gorham, can you do this? Can you do this favor for me? I don't think he can kill it with an 8 left. Oh, but he gets a dragon. All right, so he gets to roll twice. You know, I've been doing roll twice. I think that works in Dragonbane, but in a lot of other games like Shadow Dark and stuff like that, usually I do max damage plus a die roll. But because of how weapons are in this game, that would be an ungodly amount of damage. So I think Dragonbane, it works as written. So we'll just do it twice. So he'll roll 2d10. 10! See, it works. That it's like a 9, 19 damage. So flunk, he just throws himself because like a torpedo and just shunk and knocks the guy's head off. That makes sense. So he's dead. Unfortunately, he doesn't get any increases in skills because he's an NPC. He doesn't get cool shit from rolling dragons. I mean, critical damage, but he doesn't get his skills up or anything like that. And then I can run over here. And tired of these skeletons. These undead here. I don't like undead. All right. Well, look. Yeah, there seems to be a path. Let us go through. Let us go. And they get through there, and they are able to get to the end of the maze. But we will find out what is at the end of the maze in the next episode. Until we meet again on I Get Punch. Later.